Hello, everybody. This is your boy Kima, and welcome to the Kima Zone. I decided to try something a little bit different today. Uh, YouTube has a lot of nifty little uh, toys that you can play with as a creator. And one of the things that I wanted to play with was the live, because this is live in real time, and there's more interaction with the viewers of my channel. So I wanted to get on for a little bit and one, test out the platform, and two, to address a couple of things that have been happening in the last couple of weeks since my last webinar. And if you want to see those webinars, they are on this channel, as well as I do a weekly podcast called The Simple Crypto Show, and it's on the Anchor platform. Matter of fact, let me type it into the chat. The Anchor platform, which is, let's see, Anchor.fm. Real nice and simple. Just do a search for the Simple Crypto Show by me, and you'll be able to see my podcast. Or if you want to get the link straight to my public page, just put your comments in the comment below or in the chat, and I'll send you the link directly. So, for the couple of minutes that I wanted to be on, one of the things I wanted to talk about is the investment mindset. And yes, it is a way of thought, because not everybody can do investments. Okay. Everybody wants to be prosperous, everybody wants to make money, everybody, I dare say, want to be rich, because they don't want to deal with the crazy things we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis: buying food, paying bills, worrying about where we're going to stay, or what bill we have to pay, for that day. Okay. So we're looking for ways to be prosperous. We can't just sit around and wait for it to basically come to us. We have to work for it. We have to go to it. And one of the things that you have to think about is, what do you want to invest? There are many people who invest a lot of different things. They invest their time, they invest their wealth, they invest their muscle, they invest a lot of different things into uh, products, or codes, or uh, uh, things that we believe in. So we invest a lot of different things. And one rule of investment that I want to stress is that you never invest anything that is over abundant for you, that you are not willing to lose, because an investment is not a sure thing. Okay. Let me make that abundantly clear. Investment is not a sure thing, it is a gamble. Okay. Because investments of any kind, whether you're investing in the stock market, you're investing in cryptocurrency, you're investing in real estate, you're investing in commodities, you can be investing in a lot of different things, but none of it is sure. None of it has a sure outcome. You don't know what's going to happen. You may buy a house. Okay. You may buy a house in a perceivingly nice neighborhood. You get one thing wrong with that house, and it can cause the whole thing to come tumbling down. What happened to your investment? Guess what? It's gone, and there's nothing you can do about it except look for a different investment, do your due diligence, which I'll probably talk about at a later date, and make sure that that investment is seemingly going to give you a positive outcome. Okay. That's the same with the stocks, with stock markets, or in cryptocurrency. You do not put money in that you cannot uh, be available to lose. Okay. Everything is not going to be as it normally would be. Let me translate that for those who are following me. What you have to consider is that you may look at an investment and it may seem fine, but you have to kind of look beyond it at the long term effects of said investment. Now, I can understand that there are going to be some people that invest in something for the short term. That's one thing. And your return on investment will reflect that. But there are other people who actually invest in the long term, and their investment is going to reflect that. But what you have to be sure about is that you are investing and you have to look at that time frame you're investing for. You can't be basically ready to invest in the short term and then invest in the long term because you're going to get antsy and you're not going to think about your investment clearly. Okay. So what I wanted to convey for these couple of minutes is that when you do an investment, really think about your investment, what you are actually investing in, and how long you are going to invest in that particular thing. Because if you change your mind in the middle, it's going to mess you up and you could be missing out on a blessing. Okay. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say that you want to invest in a long term stock. Okay. And there are long term investors in the stock market. There's not just day traders. There's guys that hold on to stocks for years because they believe in that company that they're buying that stock for. Okay. Now, take the instance of Apple. Okay. Apple has been around for a long time. And if you looked on the stock market, Apple shares are a pretty penny. Okay. But it never used to be that way. Do you know that Apple came out with their stocks and it was $1 a stock? Okay. You could buy an actual share in Apple for $1. Okay. At one time. And then those investors bought all these shares. And there were some that held on to them, and then there were some that sold them off as soon as they thought that, well, Apple isn't going to succeed. Apple isn't going to go anywhere. So let me get rid of these stocks and actually invest in something else. Well, guess what? Apple came up, as you well know. If you've ever tried to buy an Apple computer, they cost a pretty penny and they're good. Okay. So now Apple stocks are a hefty sum. So could you imagine if you was one of those people who got in on the ground floor and actually bought those stocks at $1 and now they're worth thousands of dollars a share? Can you imagine the return on investment that those people have right now? Well, there are some stocks, there are some bonds, there are cryptocurrency that are just the same way. Look at Bitcoin. Okay, speaking of crypto, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin wasn't worth nothing when it came out. Okay, but that select few people actually held on to Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin now? Thousands of dollars a coin. Can you imagine if you were at the ground level of Bitcoin and you had 100 Bitcoin right now? All you had to do was hold on to it a little while and watch it grow. Well, that's the same with every single investment out there. You can actually just get in on the ground floor of some of these cryptos and you watch it grow. It's an amazing thing. So, for the savvy investor, if you are going to invest in the long term, stay in the long term. That way, whenever a surprise of something happens, you'll be ready for it. You will basically uh, absorb it and you will basically continue on. That is one of the things I kind of like about being a long term investor. You can actually watch your investment grow and you learn more about different investments in the long run as you're watching that investment grow. You learn more about other investments. So you'll be able to grow your nest egg per se. Now I'm going for retirement. I want to be prosperous in my retirement. I don't want to be one of those guys that basically go into retirement. They figure out, I don't even have enough to live on. Boom, I have to go back to work. No, once I retire, I'm going to Tahiti. No, I'm kidding. But I know there's a lot of people that actually think that way too. And what I want to try and do is educate as many people as possible so that you will be able to be what all you can be. Don't in the comments. Don't. I was about to say that slogan. No, but anyway, I just wanted to get on here and provide a little bit of my opinion about the investor mindset. This will be on my channel, so be free to leave some comments and maybe some insights on what do you think is the investment mindset that you are going through right now. What do you think people should be thinking about when they make an investment that can potentially change their life? How do you think about that? How do you actually uh, how do you stay in the game? Okay, that's a better question. So I just wanted to come on a few minutes, one to test out uh, this new thing on YouTube, the live stream, and also uh, to ask that question and to give my particular opinions. Um, if you guys actually want to engage, I will be periodically giving webinars on certain subjects. Uh, Everybody on my channel uh, will get the notification when that is up. For my people who are going to Zoom, uh, you'll be getting emails pretty soon. And also check out my podcast. I do it weekly, uh, preferably every Thursday, unless something's going on. But every Thursday on Anchor.fm, do a search for the Simple Crypto Show, and that'll be with me, your boy Kima, as well as I am eligible to uh, answer as many questions as possible. But see, here's the thing: I am not a financial advisor. Okay, I didn't go to school for this. Everything was learned from the school of hard knocks. And I'll tell you right now, if I can't find if I don't have the answer to something personally, I will personally try to find the answer for you. That's what kind of guy I am. So if you have any questions, if you want to email me directly, my email is kmurray, KMURRY 415 at gmail.com. Uh, you can email me directly. No, those are some of the ways to get in touch with me. All my purpose for all of this is to try and uplift ourselves together. There's been a long time where the select few has had this information. And because of that, they have been prosperous. They have been able to live their best life. Well, it's about time that the rest of us get a piece of that pie, get our slice, so that we will be able to live the life that we want and without any kind of discomfort or any kind of uh, difficulty. And if we do, then we depend on each other to bring ourselves up. That's why I do this. It is not for any monetary gain because I don't charge for anything other than donations to keep my Zoom account going. But there's YouTube, so I can actually get on a live like this and teach a lesson. Matter of fact, I might just go ahead and try that now that I know that I can go online. That'll be a little bit easier than everybody trying to get on a Zoom link. If everybody gets on YouTube, then I can react, I can answer questions, I can go ahead and interact as I teach the lesson. So, one of the things that I will do is maybe experiment with that. So, with that, I will go ahead. I hope everybody has a good day. Get in contact with me, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you soon.